you wish your business makes it to the top list of the most searched for business in the US and around the world? Or are you searching for halal compliant services and products online? Then Halal Finder is your online resource directory pointing you to the right places and products. Let's help you explore halal products and services of your choice as we manage many halal businesses across the world. Promote your business with halalfinder.com, the only plug you need to grow. Our services include business listing, digital marketing, branding strategy, SEO campaigns, crowdfunding, and humanitarian support. On our Compassion Corner, we offer crowdfunding of halal ventures and humanitarian services. In this section, you can make or receive donations, start donation campaign, and check existing donation campaigns. And by paying zakat and sadaqah to our Compassion platform on halalfinder.com, you have supported the poor, widows or widowers, orphans, and the likes around the world. Contact us at info@halalfinder.com or call +1 718 822 5555. Get started today at halalfinder.com.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my brothers and sisters in Islam. I give you the greetings of Islam, the greetings of peace in the holy month of Ramadan in the year 2023 in the Gregorian calendar. Today, by the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I'm here to make a special announcement for an initiative that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us to come up with. This initiative is called EidGiving. EidGiving. And EidGiving in a nutshell is similar to Tuesday giving, or in a commercial sense, Amazon's Prime Tuesday or Prime Day. EidGiving starts in the last 10 days of Ramadan or the last 10 days before Eid al-Adha. What we mean by EidGiving is we want Muslims all over the world, to increase their generosity and to increase their giving and to take the opportunity to donate to the causes that are helpful to the poor and the needy. There are thousands of organizations that are credible, that are registered, and that are verified, that have been collecting donations and distribute them, to the needy accordingly. And we want to facilitate their services. We are not reinventing the wheel or fixing unbroken system. We want to make it easier. We want to centralize it, and we want to make it more efficient. That is why we have created this platform that is halalfinder.com. Halalfinder.com was originally conceived to be an e-commerce platform, but later on, realizing that a Muslim does not have a part-time faith and part-time business or part-time this or part-time that. Islam is a way of life, and therefore every single aspect of our lives, our endeavors, our energy must intertwine, from one to another. That is why we've added the compassionate part of Halal Finder, meaning it is commerce and compassion. Commerce and compassion. You can go to halalfinder.com, register your business or register your products and services, and advertise them there, so that the consumers and those who utilize them will be able to connect to you, to connect with you through halalfinder.com, and then, transaction takes place in a halal way. This was the original concept. Then later on, we added the compassion, meaning similarly, you can also go to halalfinder.com/donation, and you can launch a campaign seeking donations, seeking charities, seeking zakat, or seeking assistance, whether these assistance are temporary or permanent. And you can also register as a donor, as a benefactor. Let's say if you usually give your zakat in Ramadan every year, then you can register at halalfinder.com, and maintain this account. And whenever your zakat distribution time comes in, you can go to your account and then you can designate your zakat recipients to your specification, or you can just donate, on the website, and then the Sariha advisors on the board will distribute your zakat according to those who are entitled to it. And today, the new initiative we're adding to the compassion is EidGiving. And again, EidGiving campaign begins, the last 10 days of Ramadan, because these are the most powerful, the most potent 10 days out of the whole month, meaning that all the deeds, all the charities, all the prayers, all the zakat will be multiplied even stronger, because there's a chance that your giving may meet Laylatul Qadr. Imagine that. You're giving your charity, you're giving your assistance, you are supporting the needy and the miskin, and then you do it during the day of Laylatul Qadr. Imagine that. So that is why a lot of Muslims, they amplify and they magnify, their, services to humanity, and their ibadat to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and their worship, during the last 10 days. Some who can, usually travel to holy places such as Mecca and Medina, to spend the 10 days. But now we live in a digital world. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it so easy, to conduct our charitable activities online. We can do it in the privacy of our, home quarters or business quarters, or wherever we may be. We can facilitate these charitable endeavors in a most efficient, most transparent way possible. That is why halalfinder.com has become the perhaps most convenient platform, for those who wants to register to donate, or those who wants to register to receive. Either way, you can do it without disclosing your real identity online. You register with authentic identification information, but in terms of what you put, on the surface, that could be, completely different name and, fictitious information, so that your dignity and your privacy will remain intact. So, asking for charity or receiving charity should not prevent you from maintaining your dignity and your privacy. That's why we endeavor through halalfinder.com compassion section to hide, the identity of the recipients, whether they are zakat recipients or charity or scholarship or anything. If you want to maintain anonymous, we will keep it anonymous. If you want to maintain public, then so be it. We will honor your wishes, because we want to be authentic. We don't want to use the platform as form of advertisement, advertising people's business. That is not, the ideal way of assisting Muslims who are in need, or facilitating authentic, humanitarian services. We want to remain, a platform where people can receive what they are entitled to without compromising their privacy and their dignity. So I just want you to know that you can register at halalfinder.com with authentic information that will remain at the back ending of it, but what surfaces, on the website, could be entirely different information, so that you can receive what you're entitled to without disclosing publicly who you are. Even your own family would not know that you are receiving the zakat or charity through Halal Finder. So, this EidGiving, was designed so that, the zakat al-Fitr, which was designed, to alleviate, the loneliness, the poverty, the lack of basic, materials such as clothing, food, or, what one would need to, satisfy, the family, self and the family and the children. Zakatul Fitr will help, prevent, those times of loneliness. We want to do it early. I know that a lot of people do it a day before or even before they go pray on the same day, but we are highly encouraging Muslims, to do it throughout Ramadan, but most importantly, the last 10 days. That's why EidGiving initiative that Halal Finder is launching today starts on the night of the 20th of January. The 20th of January, so that January 21st, the program kicks in. Whatever donation that is made through the website will not wait for settlement. We will immediately, make the arrangements so that those who are designated recipients will receive them. And if it is done in a general donation, then we will, expedite, the transmittal of these donated funds, to the, deserving families all over the world. Our main concentration is in Africa. That is our main concentration, because other areas in the Muslim world, there are ample organizations operating in the West, providing donations to them. So halalfinder.com's primary destination for charitable activities is Africa. And then, globally, we can, the donor has the right, to designate any country, any family, any individual, or any institution all over the world, when you donate and you specify who you want these donations, to benefit. But if you donate just for the general purpose of giving your zakat or zakatul fitr or your charity, then the primary destination will be in Africa to support those who are entitled to them and who are in need of them. So please, my brothers and my sisters, technology has eliminated, the challenges of having individuals to line up for donations or to send letters requesting donations, or, to go to the masajids and different centers, zakat houses. Go to halalfinder.com, compassionate section, and register and do these charitable activities online in the privacy of wherever you are. It is efficient, it is sufficient, and it is expedient. You can do it and the recipients will get it immediately. For example, you donate today, as soon as the money kicks in and the money clears today, the money will immediately be distributed so that it will not spend 1 second in the hands, of the website administrator. We want to make sure that you donate, the recipients get it. We just want to facilitate. We just want to make it easier, more efficient way, because technology allows us. And the donor and the recipient can both be anonymous if they choose to be anonymous. But if they want to be public to encourage other people, then so be it. Because you can donate in public, you can donate in private. You can advertise your donation as long as the intention is to encourage others to donate. That's nothing wrong, because at the end of the day, our prophet said, the deeds are rewarded according to intention. We don't want you to advertise it to show your generosity and your wealth. We want you to advertise it so that you can encourage others like you, or even others who may be more blessed with resources to do likewise. Somebody may say, oh, if Abdullah donate $1,000, to this school or to this, these families, then, Abdullah, has maybe less than 10% of Muhammad. Therefore, Muhammad will definitely donate 10,000 or 15,000. And this competition is healthy, is Islamic, is good, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, the diversity among my creation is so that they can compete for virtuous deeds. Because at the end, I am their final return. And I will be just to them, meaning that whatever they have sent before they come to me, they will find the same with me. So these competitions in generosity, nothing wrong, unless you do it just to show off, or to be prideful, or to advertise anything other than for the sake of Allah, then it becomes then null and void. But as long as you're doing it to encourage others, you will gain benefit, and you will also gain reward for those that follow suit, or those that compete with you. Please, for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's numerous benefit during Ramadan, and more so in the last 10 days, join our initiative of EidGiving. Do it now, whether it is for yourself giving zakatul fitr, or whether it is your annual zakat distribution, or whether you just want to help a poor family with the Eid, or with anything else. Go to halalfinder.com and click on the compassion and make the donation. Register and donate, because you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to be online, or you don't have to aggravate yourself, try to find who deserve it, who need it, who should I give it to, who's credible. Please take advantage of the convenience provided by halalfinder.com, at the compassion section. Again, the new initiative that is added and being announced today is called EidGiving. One word, EidGiving, one word. Share the information, share it within your circle, share the website, so that those who deserve to get charity, will get charity. Those who have charitable giving or zakat, will be able to use the platform, to make the donation. It is convenient, it is private, it is efficient, and it is fast. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward us for creating it, you for donating, and even the recipients will get reward, for taking donations that they are entitled to, and praying, for those that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed to be able to provide it. So go to halalfinder.com and then click on the compassion section and become a member. Either you can be a benefactor member, or beneficiary member. It doesn't matter. So Halal Finder is a combination of commerce and compassion. Commerce is your business, buying and selling and exchanging for profit. Compassion is your charitable activities. For whatever reason, you can receive charity, you can donate, to those who receive charity. You can be benefactor, you can be beneficiary. Today, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us by way of technology to make things a lot easier, a lot faster, a lot smoother, a lot more efficient for all the things that we do. And our ultimate goal here is to become the zakat house, the global zakat house for the Muslim world. There are billions and trillions of dollars in charities and zakat annually in the Muslim world. And our goal here to create Halal Finder platform so that we become the zakat house. We facilitate all kinds of charitable activities, giving and exchanging and donation, whether they are material, or whether they are equipment, or whether they are monetary. Or whatever form of giving, charity, zakat, or donation, we want Halal Finder to be the premier platform facilitating it with safety, security, and transparency. we are now building it slowly and more efficiently. And the more that sign up, the better it is, because, the more usage, the more we know how efficient it is, and the more beneficial it would become to the Muslim world. We're very grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for making our lives a lot easier through technology. Right now, all these financial transactions, everything can be done, with the click of a button. And while you can do it on your phone, we want you to use halalfinder.com, because, that also another form of charity, double charity, because you are enabling Muslim entrepreneurs, to continue to develop and be more resourceful, to the Muslim world and to the world in general. And therefore, when you do your charitable activities through halalfinder.com, you are supporting Halal Finder endeavor and those who are behind it, and you are also supporting the beneficiaries that benefit from your generosity. So use Halal Finder as your platform for all your charitable and donation activities, so that at the end, Halal Finder become by default the zakat house for the Muslims all over the world. This way, the administrative expenses, the logistics, everything will be completely minimized to a negligible expenditure or time spent. We want to replace inefficient, decentralized systems into one efficient, secure platform, and halalfinder.com will do that through compassion section. It is commerce and compassion, and we're very, very grateful for this opportunity. And we will continue to improve and innovate more ways in which we can effectuate the services delivery for those who come to halalfinder.com for their e-commerce needs or for their charitable needs. You can even invest for long term. You can donate for endowment fund. You can support a school. You can support a hospital. You can support a family. You can create scholarship. You can even do your will and testament. Do whatever that you need to do while you are alive or after your death, sadaqatun jariyah, through halalfinder.com. The website is built for you in mind, to facilitate it and to making sure that even after you are no longer alive, what you left behind, the instructions given to the Halal Finder administrator, will be honored, whether it is a monthly donation you're making, or whether it is a scholarship that you want to continue, or whether it is an endowment fund that you have created, or whether it is a will and last testament, whatever it is, the instructions can be given to halalfinder.com administrators, and it will continue as a living instruction to be honored by the leadership, the Sariha board of the compassion section of Halal Finder. We want to make things easier and more efficient because technology allows us to do it. Other communities, other nations, have used efficiently technology. So it is now time for Muslims, to do likewise. So join the new initiative, EidGiving, starting from today until Eid. You can use halalfinder.com to support beautiful Eid celebration for those who are in need, those who are, in poverty, and those who may have temporary financial setbacks, or those who may have medical bills, or those who have, challenges maintaining, the basic necessities of life in terms of supporting their families. Please use EidGiving so that we can eliminate, those challenges faced by millions of Muslims, who do not know how they will celebrate Eid, with basic resources for their families. The more you donate, the more people that you can help, and the better it is. And this will create a stronger, more united community, and a community that will not leave any person behind regardless of their background or socioeconomic condition. By the way, even non-Muslims can use halalfinder.com for their e-commerce and for their charitable donations, because halal is not just exclusive to Muslims. Donation, charity is not exclusive to Muslims. Muslims and non-Muslims can use Halal Finder to facilitate, their donations. As long as it is halal, then you can use Halal Finder. You don't have to be Muslim, because majority in Europe that produce halal product are non-Muslim or companies, and people who consume halal, food, are not only Muslims, but everybody who love, love clean, safe, and ethnic food. They call it ethnic food, food that you can trust. In Europe, there was a survey done for non-Muslims who prefer halal food, and they said two things. We trust what they said, because Muslims are truthful. When they said, this is what it is what it is. And it is also cleanliness, because Islam tells Muslims that cleanliness is half of your faith. Therefore, truthfulness in what they advertise and cleanliness are the reason why non-Muslims prefer halal food and halal restaurants. So please, Muslims and non-Muslims, join us in using halalfinder.com to making it the premier zakat house or zakat exchange or charitable platform in the world. We have great intentions, and we know that, the more members we have, the better it is that we serve those, who need it and who are entitled to it. And so if you want to know who deserves zakat, who entitled to zakat, you can go to Holy Quran, Surah Tawbah, which is chapter 9, verses 60. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes those who are entitled to our zakat and our charities. So inshallah, I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow you to hear me according to my intention of communicating with you, and you understand it the way I convey it, and you make my message be shareable within your circles, so that more people will become benefactors and beneficiaries, and so that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward all of us and you who are sharing it, and those who are signing up to become benefactors and beneficiaries. Please, let's use halalfinder.com as your premier platform for e-commerce as well as for charitable activities. And again, the new initiative is EidGiving, which is announced today and which will be heavily promoted in social media platforms and our media platform, so that it'll reach far and wide all over the world. Thank you so much. Ramadan Mubarak, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to complete Ramadan successfully and to have a joyous celebration, a celebration of Eid that is acceptable, and that no one will be left behind because of their financial constraint. Join us. This is a great, great initiative. And the hashtag is #EidGiving, #EidGiving. Please help us share it. The more you share it, the more reward we all get. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ramadan Mubarak.
Do you wish your business makes it to the top list of the most searched for business in the US and around the world? Or are you searching for halal compliant services and products online? Then Halal Finder is your online resource directory, pointing you to the right places and products. Let's help you explore halal products and services of your choice as we manage many halal businesses across the world. Promote your business with halalfinder.com, the only plug you need to grow. Our services include business listing, digital marketing, branding strategy, SEO campaigns, crowdfunding, and humanitarian support. On our Compassion Corner, we offer crowdfunding of halal ventures and humanitarian services. In this section, you can make or receive donations, start donation campaign, and check existing donation campaigns. And by paying zakat and sadaqah to our compassion platform on halalfinder.com, you have supported the poor, widows or widowers, orphans, and the likes around the world. Contact us at info@halalfinder.com or call +1 718 822 5555. Get started today at halalfinder.com.